going on, everybody? It's Ricky with Videohomicide, back with another channel update. Before I get into the update, I want to let everybody know that issues 1 through 5 of Cinema 187 are still currently in print. They're available for purchase. Message me at cinema.187 on Instagram, and we'll get you sorted up. And also, if you want to submit any art, articles, or comics to issue 666 of 187, once again, please message me at cinema.187. We will get you sorted. And issue 6 is going to be coming with some goodies, okay? Issue 5, I kind of shit the bed. I didn't, I kind of had mishap with the printers. So now that I got my own printer, I can make my own stuff. So what I've been doing is I've been printing up. I've actually, over the past couple weeks, been making some new sort of marker art that you might have seen if you follow the channel. But we've got a bunch of new stickers made, cut out. Not cut out yet. Like, obviously, all these are still fucking yet to be cut, but I really did like this new Wario character that I did. I was like sitting there with my wife tonight. I'm like, fuck, I want to draw something. I don't know what. So I've been kind of meaning to draw Wario or like a Mario character for a while, and I did, and I really like the way it turned out. So I made a sticker of it, and that will be included with purchases of 187 number 6. Not only that, but you'll also be receiving a copy of Filthy Ralph and Little Ricky starring in Pawn Shop Funnies, which is currently completed. It's been completed for like probably a month. I've been serializing it on Sundays on my Instagram, on the Cinema 187 Instagram, and on Facebook. And next week is going to be the end of the story. So I have a few new stories lined up, kind of ready to go. So we'll see what happens. I kind of want to make this an ongoing thing, but really love the way that Pawn Shop Funnies turned out. So if you want to check that out, message me and we will go from there. So I did a little bit of an art haul pickup, which I'll show you real fast. These are nothing to write home about, but these are just like these little canvases that you get from the dollar store. These ones, I believe, are 5x7, so they're just a little bit smaller than a zine. I bought these because I picked up something on the weekend that I've been wanting to get for a long time, and I've got it here in this bag. Went down to Bijan's art studio. Shout out to Bijan's, love that place. I picked up this 16 pack of Posca paint markers, which I've never used Poscas before. These are the 1.8 to 2.5 millimeter size. They're decent size. Like, I don't plan on doing like many outlines with these. It's more for just the fills and stuff like that. I've really been wanting to make some cool canvas art, but I don't always want to bust out the paint brushes and all that stuff. And I've seen a lot of homies online that use Poscas, and they have a lot of really good results. So of course I had to pick up some microns. I grabbed 2 03s and a 10 because I like that bold outline. 03 is my favorite, definitely my favorite micron. I forgot what the fuck they were called for a minute. One other thing I picked up, which I think is kind of cool that you guys might dig, planning on doing another giveaway soon enough, so stay tuned for that. I bought these little frames right here, and the reason I did that is because I wanted to see how this looked framed miniature style. So this is that like the new logo with the 3 guys. I think it looks pretty dope, man. So I'm going to be making a few of these and kind of like signing them and maybe doing a giveaway or 2 in the upcoming or in the near future, basically. So stay tuned to the channel, man, because I definitely want to do some fun giveaway type shit like that, just to get the stuff out there. You know what I mean? Like, I've been really working on getting 187 number 6 put together in terms of getting all the contributors, let them know when the dates are, all this stuff, and it's been coming along pretty good. I got like 15 submissions that I physically have in my in a folder on my computer. So when people tell me, oh, I'm going to do this, I don't consider that official until I get the email or I get the file sent over. So I did write a little bit of a list of shit to touch on here. So 187 issue 6, basically, it's so far there's like I think 4 comics that are going to be in the pages. There's a bunch of really great artists returning: Art in the Brain, Cammy, Radioactive Blob Fuel, KGG Mind Trip, fucking Dahmer Art, Dunwich. I'm trying to think. There's a whole slew of people, man. Like, it's pretty cool. I reached out to the Creep from 6 Feet Deep, who's a phenomenal artist. He was in issue 2, I want to say, or maybe 3 of 187. So it'd be cool to have him back, as well as a bunch of other people. So I'm really going for a you know, I'm going to be following in the footsteps of issue 5. Now, if you've seen issue 5, like the layout, like the opening, like how there's like, you know, Filthy Ralph sort of gives like the opening greeting to the zine. I want to make that like the thing, like I want to make that routine, you know, I want that to be in every issue. So in the Asian cinema edition, when that first kind of came into play, it's Filthy Ralph inside of an Asian restaurant, and then he kind of like, you know, tells the reader to look over there at the menu, and there's like an old school, probably show it might not show up too good, but here's issue 5, the Asian edition. So Ralph is on this side, and then you got the old kind of traditional Chinese food menu with all the contributors. So the next one I think is going to be really cool. I've done a little bit of a I guess you could say like a rough draft on it, so looking forward to seeing how that comes out officially, as well as the cover of 187 number 6. I have a rough draft of the cover. All I need to do is redraw it and then color it, and we'll be set. I don't know if I'm going to be coloring it via pencil crayons or Faber-Castell brush pens, or maybe even some of the Poscas could come into play. It's probably going to be a mixed media thing. I'm going to be doing the cover on watercolor paper just to, you know, because printer paper, which is something that I love to use, but it's too finicky when it comes to like markers and stuff like that. I feel like it really sort of rubs away. Like even with the Wario page, this is like the actual, the original, like certain spots, because I kind of fucked up, I had to hit with a little bit of whiteout, like going over top of the whiteout. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, you won't see it in the finished product sticker, but I see it, so, you know, it's enough to piss me off. But did a live stream Friday night, but I took it down because a friend of mine that came on to the show ended up doing some questionable acts. We'll leave it at that. So in the future, we'll definitely make sure that, you know, nobody does anything too fucking insane on the streams, because I actually want to be able to keep these up to look back on. I mean, I have that stream. If anybody wants to watch it, I can send you the link, but just let it be known there could or could not be some triggering imagery or banter. Nothing racist or you know, nothing crazy. It's just one person's actions changed the direction of that stream. We'll leave it at that. So I am really looking forward to getting some more zines printed up. I do have a stack of about 20 of these Filthy Ralph and Little Ricky comics. Now, I'm going to be probably printing, I'm going to print at least enough copies of these for every contributor to get one free, and then probably an additional like 10 for the ones that'll be for sale. But I'm also going to be going, well, hopefully I get selected. I mean, I don't know why I wouldn't, but last year I tabled at Zineology, which is a zine fair here in London, and it's actually on a day that I can go. So hopefully I can. I've already applied for the table. It's $20 a table. Like $20 is fine. $80, $20, fuck yeah. So hopefully I can go, and you know, I had a really good time last year. I mean, my dad went high as fuck the whole time, just laughing, just selling Filthy Ralph comics and all that stuff. And now I feel like, you know, I've got a decent batch of stuff and like mixture, and like that's made part of the reason why I made that Wario sticker, is to sort of make some stuff that people that'll attract people that might be like, oh, that's Wario, but it says 187 on his hat, right? But you know, I want that sort of approachability factor to be in my favor. Like I might I've considered doing like a Krusty the Clown character, which I still probably will. There'll be a bunch of stuff, you know, not my own original creations, which, you know, for a long time I kind of had a problem. I was like, you know what, I'm not doing that. Like I don't own that, you know what I mean? But when I think about it, you know, seeing like Krusty the Clown with the fucking spirally eyes, like, I really like doing the spirally eyes on characters. Or if you know Filthy Ralph, like he has no like iris or any shit. It's just clear. And when I look at all these paintings on my wall, like behind me here, let me see. Oh fuck. Like most of these characters, like their eyes, they're not covered or filled in, or, you know. Anyways, I haven't really watched anything in the last little while of merit. I did watch Longlegs, which I probably will do a review on it, but I wasn't the biggest fan of that film. And as you guys know, I don't really like making videos on just like pieces of shit, unless it's like a total piece of shit. And I don't think it's a total POS, but I think it's like, you know, borderline just like meh, you know. And I know a lot of people are like, this movie's monumental, it's like Silence of the Lambs. How? Because it's a fucking female FBI agent? Like, you know, I think people that see that movie and like think that that's like getting their nipples so fucking hard, I think once they watch a film like Manhunter, like by Michael Mann, then they'll be like, okay, like this is, you know, because Longlegs is like, it's a whodunit kind of film, but like everything gets done so fast, like you don't get a chance to give a fuck about anything. You know, I didn't give a fuck about the main character or any. The best part about the film, I thought, was like the mom of the main character and like her actions that happened throughout the film. I thought that was awesome. But one other thing that I really wanted to talk about is I sent a package out to Sawblade 666 and it came back. So, and then I talked to Cartoon Ryan and he said they're having problems with the mail, blah blah blah. So it got sorted. So I resent it. And I've been waiting for like a month to like hear anything back from him. Heard nothing. And then the package fucking came back again. So twice. It's came back twice. And it's like, I'm going to message Ryan and be like, dude, is there like another address you got or something? Because I don't want to keep, it's like $12 every time. Like, you know, I don't want to keep fucking spending $12 sending this shit. And then it doesn't even get to them. You know, I want them to have it. I'm going to reach out. I want them to get this shit. But I don't understand. The postal service is just fucked. And it takes so long. Everything takes, unless you like pay out the cock for fucking tracking and all this stuff, like it just, they take their time. It's like a guy's fucking throws it in his fucking bandana on a stick and like walks it across the goddamn continent to get to the guy. Like that's how I feel the mail system is. But anyways, real quick, I do have, like I said, a decent batch of 187 that is already printed and stuff. I've got a few. Like everything is in print, but I don't have a lot of everything. So like there's 4 copies of 187 number 5. Hop on these if you want to get them because, you know, I don't know how long everything's going to be 100% in print, but there's about, I think I got close to maybe 10 issues of 187 number 4, which is the Video Nasties issue, which is probably the issue to get because it's got the most insanity in it. Issue 5 is my favorite one. Of course, issue 2, issue 1, issue 3 is sort of a sleeper one, but it's nonetheless phenomenal with a radioactive blobfield cover, Johnny Craig homage. This is actually color cover, color back cover, but it's black and white interiors, which I've done that from time to time, just to sort of save on ink and shit like that. And these ones are obviously priced at a lower cost because it's cheaper to print black and white than it is in color. But nonetheless, that's sort of boring bullshit. But again, I do have a decent amount of stock of a lot of stuff. So Filthy Ralph comics are obviously in stock. Raise the Dead, which is my you know, sketchbook material collection zines. These are always really fun. I have a decent amount of those. I need to reprint or print some copies of issue 6, which is also known as Macaroni and Dope. It's been out of print. Like I've just been like dealing with like so much other bullshit, like work and like all this, you know, like we're building a garden, we've been doing cottages, all this shit. It's I've been busy, so I'm, you know, the drawings that I made recently for that upcoming sticker pack, that's basically the only shit I've really drawn recently, other than doing like thumbnails and layouts and stuff like that, because I haven't even really started my comic for issue 6 yet, and I have like a month and a bit, but like I'm not doing the Western. I've talked about that recently. The Western comic that I've been, you know, sort of boasting about for the last while, the 30-pager, it's going to be on hiatus until the winter. That's when I'm going to start that off. So probably going to do about a 10 to 12 pager done in the traditional Filthy Ralph style. That way I can feel confident that I'll be able to get it done in time and also turn out something really cool. So, and of course, it's the satanic issue, so I'm going to be having some crazy stuff happening, and I'm really looking forward to starting that up. And I'm not going to be doing like a fucking million dots like the stipple bullshit, man. I'm not doing that with that one. So it probably will come back for Blood Drunk 2, which is the Western comic, but we'll see what happens, man. There's a lot of really fun utensils and tools at the art store. I've really been wanting to try gouache, which is like, as far as I know, it's like a more opaque version of watercolor. So meaning like it's darker, you know what I mean? Like watercolor, you can fuck around with it and it'll be wavy or like smoky. I don't know how you describe it, but with the gouache, I guess it's just like boom, like it's there. So looking forward to that. And also I want to find a new white like deleter medium, you know what I mean? Because I've been using just dollar store whiteout, and it's okay, but I feel like there's got to be something out there that's better. There's got to be something out there that's like that you can go over top of without having to worry about, like, you know, fucking creating a different color. Like, even if you look at the blue guy, like the blue sticker I did, like on the left side of his face is kind of darker. That's just because I had a bit of an issue with the coloring process, needing to use whiteout and then going over top of it. And like I said, if you're gonna do anything like this, like if you're gonna draw an image and color it, turn it into a sticker, my advice to you is either draw it in blue line or draw it with a light pencil and then color on top of that, and then put your inks on top. That way you don't have to deal with any smudging or anything like that. And like, I'm saying this, and I should have listened to my own advice, because with the Wario thing, I had to hit up with some corrections. But I've also got a whole gang of the graffiti zine, which is called Rodney the Demon, which was my handle when I was painting and stuff. I know I haven't painted since 2021. I'm out of the game. Anyone, you know, want to call the police, then be my guest, but I'm not active. So there it is right there, front cover, back cover, and I've got like 40 copies of these. They still have yet to been cut, you know, cut down to size. I really like the look with, you know, where there's no edge, like no white edge. It just, I really like that shit. So stay tuned for that. And again, I got a whole gang of stickers and stuff. So when issue 666 comes out, that's going to be the issue to grab, man, when it comes to like getting, you know, goodies with it. You know, you're going to be getting the pawn shop funnies, Raise the Dead 6, and probably a decent little sticker pack. You know what I mean? Everybody's sticker pack might be a little bit different, but nonetheless, they'll be getting out there. And I love seeing people post photos, send me photos of the stickers in different places. I've seen the stickers in cars. I've seen the stickers in bars and bathrooms, all kinds of shit. Whenever people do that, it warms my heart, you know. And I really want to get out there and sort of blast the city one night and just kind of find like some places where sun isn't really going to hit. These stickers, like, they're made on label paper. They're not meant to really be outside. But if it's outside in an area where it's not getting direct sunlight, it's not getting rain down and all that stuff, I've seen them last pretty long. So excited about that. And I really like the way that I keep wanting to say Warrior, the Wario one turned out. And like I said, Krusty the Clown one could be coming soon, as well as maybe a few other known properties. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. I appreciate everybody for watching. Make sure you leave a 666 in the comments if you want to order any of the zines. Once again, at cinema.187 on Instagram. And I'm going to leave you guys with a message from my good friend Forrest of Retro or Die, Audio 666. And I just did the west side thing, even though I'm from the east side. So there it is.
My name is Retro or Die. Army of Darkness sucks big cock and balls.